Hello everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of an artist whose unique vision transformed the ordinary into the extraordinary, Lowry. When you think of his work, perhaps his iconic matchstick men bustling through industrial landscapes come to mind, or the muted tones of a bygone era. His art is instantly recognizable, deeply ingrained in the fabric of British culture. But how did this quiet, unassuming man from Salford become one of the most beloved and famous artists of his time? Lowry's journey to fame was far from an overnight sensation. Born in 1887, he spent decades honing his craft, often working a full-time job of a rent collector while pursuing his passion for art in his spare time. Imagine that dedication. After a long day, he would return home, not to rest, but to paint, driven by an inner compulsion to capture the world he saw around him. This unwavering commitment, often in solitude, laid the groundwork for his eventual recognition. What truly made Lowry stand out was his unique perspective and subject matter. He didn't paint grand historical scenes or romantic landscapes. Instead, he found profound beauty and meaning in the everyday life of industrial Salford and Manchester. His factories, mills, and the crowds of people going about their daily lives were his muses. He developed a distinctive style, often described as naive or primitive, but it was precisely this unique approach, his matchstick men and stark, almost monochromatic palette, that allowed him to convey the atmosphere and spirit of his environment so powerfully. He wasn't just depicting scenes, he was capturing the very soul of a community. For many years, his work was largely overlooked by the art establishment. It didn't fit neatly into prevailing artistic trends, and some critics initially dismissed it. Yet, he continued to paint, true to his vision, never compromising his authentic voice. Slowly but surely, his unique perspective began to resonate. Exhibitions, though initially small, started to gain traction. Critics began to look beyond the unconventional style and appreciate the profound social commentary and emotional depth embedded in his canvases. His fame truly blossomed as the public began to connect with his art on a deeply personal level. People saw their own lives, their communities, and their history reflected in his paintings. Lowry captured the dignity, resilience, and quiet humanity of working-class life, making his art accessible and relatable to a broad audience. He showed us that art doesn't have to be confined to traditional subjects or styles. It can emerge from the most unexpected places, from the everyday observations of a dedicated individual. His legacy reminds us that authenticity, persistence, and a unique perspective can ultimately lead to profound recognition and an enduring place in history. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the life and art of Lowry. His story is a powerful reminder that true artistic vision, coupled with unwavering dedication, can indeed change the world, one brushstroke at a time. If you found this exploration inspiring, please consider giving this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories of creativity and passion. Until next time, keep exploring, keep creating, and keep finding beauty in the world around you.